Now that we've trained Finn how to behave over email, it's time to deploy it in a workflow for this channel. Let's go to Deploy, Email, and create a new workflow from this template. And we can see here on the trigger that it's targeted at just the email channel. So what we configure here won't conflict with your setup for chat conversations. So right now, this workflow is quite simple. It's triggered when an email is received. It first sends a short greeting, then Finn picks it up, responds to the customer, handing over to the team if it needs to. Now, let's customize it so Finn behaves exactly the way we want on this channel. First, we only want Finn replying to genuine support emails. So in the trigger, we'll add an audience rule using the to email predicate and point it at our primary support address. Now, Finn will only involve itself in emails when they arrive at our primary support email address, not any of our other addresses. Next, because email is asynchronous, we'll slow down some of Finn's replies to match customer expectations. A nice trick here is to let our greeting do double duty. Acknowledge receipt of the email straight away and disclose that the customer is talking to an AI agent. Then we'll add a short wait action, only about 5 minutes or so before Finn sends its full answer. It's a small adjustment, but it fits the rhythm customers expect over email. Then we'll set how long Finn waits before following up with a customer who's gone quiet. 24 hours is a good default. And after the follow-up, the conversation will auto-close after the period you set here. This should be significantly longer than on chat, something like 1 or 2 days, since the customer may still intend to reply. And then, if you want to send a CSAT survey, we've got 2 natural moments to ask for a rating. After a customer gives positive feedback, which strongly suggests the issue was resolved, or after Finn answered and the customer went inactive. If we find that CSAT surveys are interrupting too many unresolved conversations, we can leave this one off. Okay, so we fine-tuned the pace of Finn's replies to suit email. Now, let's look at another way this channel differs from the rest: multi-participant threads. Since a single email thread can have several people on it, we should decide when Finn should answer and who it should include in the message. If Finn is only CC'd, that usually means it's just being kept in the loop, not being asked for help. So we'll set Finn to respond only when it's one of the main recipients in the to field. This way, Finn won't wade into conversations where it isn't needed. And we'll set Finn only to reply to the original sender, not anyone CC'd in. This is usually the safer choice when it comes to privacy. But reply all keeps everyone in the loop, so weigh it against your own requirements and policies. When Finn hands over a conversation, that's exactly what it does. It no longer controls where that conversation goes. That's a job for your workflow. We can use a mix of customer data, Finn attributes, and escalation reasons to route messages to the right teams. We can use the same structure as we set up previously for chat, but it's worth taking a moment to look at what's different about the queries we receive over email. Email is often the customer's preferred channel for serious or complex issues, like billing disputes or formal complaints. So use Topics Explorer to look for high-volume issue types unique to email, and set up routing rules to send them straight to the right team. Okay, our workflow looks ready to deploy. But before we set it live, we'll use the preview panel to see exactly how Finn responds, and that it tries to escalate when it should. You can even email a few queries to a test address and watch Finn's replies land in your own inbox, so you experience the whole thing just as a customer would. And when you're finally ready to hit that green button, go live to every customer over email. Next, we'll look at how to review your results and optimize Finn over email for even better performance.